Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Yaru, licensed acupuncturist. We're going to share with you today breast health. If you speak Chinese, you can find us on WeChat and join our WeChat group for health and Chinese medicine. If you speak English, you can text or call us for a free checkup with Dr. Zhou, a female acupuncturist in our clinic. We're going to introduce her at the last. So let's jump on the topic, the causes for breast problems. The first thing is hormone issue. Any breast health or breast problems highly related to the imbalanced hormone, especially the higher estrogen. So when ladies, you're using some beauty products, you have to be very careful what's inside there. Especially for women like in menopause, you try to enhance your hormone level, but the supplements you're using might have high estrogen. That will make the breast become the victim at last. Also for today's diet, the high-fat, sugar, and protein diet will promote cancer, include breast cancer. So I highly recommend everybody watch a video on YouTube, Forks Over Knives. Right now, a lot of doctors start recommend called whole plant-based diet. So you never know that? Never heard about it? You should watch that video, Forks Over Knives. Unfortunately, today, even when we eat vegetables and fruits, there's still put a lot of chemical things on it, hormones, whatever. Even chicken and beef we eat every day, it might be use antibiotics, use the hormone to help them grow faster. Just, you have to be careful what you're eating. Another thing for today's society, the mental factors, the mental status, like stress and tension in daily life, anxiety, depression, all can cause hormone problems. That also contribute to breast problem. Another thing is the marriage and the birth fact, like menstruation. Girls have period before 12 years old, earlier and earlier. And menopause getting older and older after 50 years old. A lot of women stay single for a long time, or get married after 30 years, or give birth after 35 years old. Or no breastfeeding because we want beauty, we want to keep our breast shape. Or miscarriage, doesn't matter what kind of reason. Or birth control pills. All this one can mess up your hormone. And we said the very first thing for breast problem is hormone imbalance. And also, if your mom's side relatives, direct relatives, like your auntie or your sister had cancer, you have very high chance. And one special group for women and one special time period for women is before or during menopause. The regular nodule or tumor can become cancer. Higher risk during that specific time frame because the hormone has a huge drop in 1 or 2 years, and then the immune system function drop a lot too. These two things together, if somebody has a tumor in the past, it will be easily become cancer. That'd be huge risk time frame. So be careful if you're in menopause. So let's talk about it. Generally speaking, what can I do to prevent any breast issues? The first thing might be surprised. No long time hot shower on breast. The hot shower stimulation to your breast is not a good thing. Second thing, regular sex life. Why? Because breast and the uterus are the biggest reproductive organs in your body. So during sex, they become enlarged. So you have a climax, then they reduce. It's just like the ocean weave, flash out everything. So good sex is not only good for intimacy, for relationship, it's very good for uterus and breast health. Of course, regular exercise help your whole body circulation. Also help for the breast health. Next thing is monthly breast self-exams. Just check yourself. There's tons of information online. Just Google it or you search on YouTube. You will find information about how to do a self-exam for your breast. And you should do an annual medical checkup if you are over 30 years old. The whole point for today's seminar is one thing. Regardless, you do self-exam or you go see an MD. When you find out there are some issues or problems with breast, remember one thing. The breast is the victim. What does that mean? Basically, 90% breast cancer was found by the patient. Then they go to a MD or doctor. So if you learn how to do self-exam, you can detect early. So you can treat early. Without delay, then you have no surprise. But the thing is, if I have a breast issue but not a cancer, what should I do? We're going to discuss what we can help you with Chinese medicine later. So the first thing, you should do mammogram. If you're over 30, 40, especially if you have a nodule, have a lump in your breast, you should do mammogram. And they will give you the 6 category, the rate. Like if you're in 0, basically means nothing. You do ultrasound, confirm it, nothing to worry. If you say, oh, your level is 1, it means something there they detect by mammogram, but there's zero chance, almost no chance for cancer. Second level, they will ask you to do a follow-up routine screen, but the chance for cancer is still low. Third level, the chance is very low, like less than 2%. But they will ask you regularly, 6 months or 12 months, do a follow-up checkup. Then when you do the follow-up, you will see the things 1 year later or 6 months later. The nodule or the tumor is getting bigger or small. But keep in mind, at the third level, at the 3 level, the chance to have cancer is 2% already. And if somebody is during menopause, this 2% might become a reality and become a big problem. So this is the picture to show, the first 6 months, 12 months is getting a little bigger. So for the fourth category, the chance will be 2 to 10%. For the 4A, for the 4B would be 10 to 50%. For the 4C type would be 50 to 95%. It's more than half the chance. It might be a bad thing. For that one, you have to talk to your MD. Seriously, what's going on? And for the fifth one, and for the 5 category, 95% chance it would be a cancer. And the last one is the 6. The number 6 category is pretty much just a cancer. Of course, the doctor will do biopsy to confirm if it's cancer or not. Again, 90% cancer, breast cancer was found by the patients, not by doctor. So the cancer definitely won't happen overnight. So what should you do? If you only find a tumor or the doctor say, okay, your mammogram shows like you're level 1, level 2, level 3, or even maybe level 4, but the biopsy shows you're not having a cancer. What are you going to do? Every day you have some discomfort or touch, especially before period, or when you touch your breast and there's nodule or tumor there, Chinese medicine can help you. Then let's talk about the Chinese medicine understanding. Number 1, Chinese medicine believe any health problem, any breast problem actually is some blockage of the meridians or the qi, you can understand as energy, or the blood or lymph node is not circulating. We call stagnation, something blocked, stuck. Or is breast surrounding tissue has some tension. We're going to talk about later. And it's very obvious when we check around your breast, not on the breast, is around it, you can feel the tender spot. Even yourself, sometimes you touch, wow, here hurts. It's not breast, but something around it. The tissues are tensed up. And most patients will have an overall health issue as well. The tongue diagnosis and the navel picture can indicate what's going on overall for your health. For example, this lady has a lump in the breast. But when you look at this body posture, you can tell it's a hunchback. So the whole body is hunched forward. So the breast is dropped as well. So to the breast and the shoulder front, definitely when we touch it, there's some extra tissue there. And when we touch it, it feels tender. If you don't fix the posture, it will keep on develop the breast problem. That's what we are talking about. The breast is the victim, but the relative, whatever around it, is the one having trouble or caused the trouble. And a lot of times, all these relative issues exist long before the breast problem developed. Once the breast has a tumor or something like breast cancer happened, sometimes it's hard to turn over already. So when we do treatment, we should treat the cause. The relatives, the surroundings, the tissues, whatever caused the breast. The breast, again, is the victim. After you fix the cause, then you deal with the outcome. Then you have a healthy breast for long-term outcome. For the surgery, when you have cancer, when someone has cancer, of course you have to do it. But it's for the outcome. It's not for the cause. That's the reason. If you don't fix the cause, it will reoccur again. So in the beginning, someone has one lump, a tumor in the breast. Later on have 2, 3, keep on growing. Why? Because we didn't fix the cause. So there are some home therapy you can do at home, like a massage your breast or massage the soft tissue around it. But there are several things we need to talk about it. In Chinese medicine, believe around the breast there are certain channels indicate certain problem. For example, pericardium meridians is in the middle of your hand or your front arm, inside the middle line. That indicates a sleep problem. When you don't sleep, your immune system goes down. Your body has no time to fix and recover. When the breast has some issue, you don't sleep, your body has no time to fix it. So sleep problem can hurt the breast. Second one is liver and gallbladder channel, which indicate stress. Another one is the cold belly. If you touch your belly around the navel, it's cold. And if you have a big belly, Chinese medicine believe there's dampness in your body, which means you should not eat a lot of cold or raw food or milk, coconut water, that kind of thing. The next one is the chest bone, right in the middle of the chest bone. That indicates the immune system, because that was the biggest immune system organ. Most time it starts shrink during teenage time. But when you check the chest bone, it can indicate how's the immune system function. The next one is the posture. The neck, if you have a hunch back, your neck is crooked, then the nerve control for your breast is in trouble. And if you know anything about Tai Chi, the people play slow on the street in the park, they have one thing help this one for the posture very well, called hanging the neck. Chinese called 虚灵顶劲, means just hanging your neck, make your posture straight line up. Why your breast have a nodule? Why someone has a nodule in the breast? The first reason in Chinese medicine believe the cold or raw food develop the coldness and dampness in your body. Second one is the neck, because the Du channel, Du means governor in Chinese. That the Du channel means that channel, the spine, the nerve come out, control your whole body is in trouble. And of course, stress or tension. Again, it's very simple, like you're holding a fist very tight, no circulation. This in Chinese medicine called blood stagnation or stress or tension. Basically everything tied up. And in Chinese medicine, all this one contribute to one thing called your yang energy goes down, or yin energy developed. The yin is for fluid, materials, everything in shape. So when the yin energy is too much, everything's stuck and it grow to extra thing. When the yang energy indicate the circulation, the function, nerve control, when that one in well placed, in good function, all the tumor or trash will be dissolved, will be cleaned up. So the breast develop nodules. There is reason in Chinese medicine. In Chinese medicine understanding for 1,000 years. And one little tip, if anyone had a surgery for cancer, you should not take any supplements, eat a lot of meat, because Asian people or Chinese people has a culture like after surgery you need to eat a lot of good food to tonify, to support, to nourish the body. That's a very, very bad thing for breast cancer, especially after surgery of cancer, because try to make the cancer cells grow again. One thing can help your breast is massage the breast. That one you can go online, find a lot of information. But this picture indicates direction, how you should massage, because this one help the lymph node and help the circulation of the breast. So that one will just give a tip, but you can find it on Google or YouTube for more information. And this picture showed some acupuncture point for certain problems. Again, the chest bone in Chinese medicine is the Ren 17, is big point for the qi or for the lymph node. The second one is the PC2, actually is in front of your shoulder, between your upper arm and your chest, this spot. And this one belongs to pericardium channel, which is for the sleep. The next one is liver 14 and the gallbladder 25. It's right under your breast. One's on the ribs around 7 and 8 ribs. Another one is the ribs, neck, and the belly, in between your ribs and your belly, right underneath your breast. These two belongs to the liver and the gallbladder channel. That indicate the stress level. And we talk about the neck, and also this one, the GB21s on top of your shoulder. These two indicate your neck posture. So when you come in, so when you touch yours, so when you do self-exam, if all these points are tender, if any of these points are tender, it indicates certain acupuncture channel are blocked, and there's a reason and why you have breast issue. And also, besides all the points we'll talk about it, here the blue circles indicate some tender spots for breast. So if you check it, you can find out yourself if you feel tender or not, or you can come to a clinic for free exam to find out by Dr. Joe, a female acupuncturist, if you have related issue for the breast. If you have all these points tender, even you're not having breast problem, but likely you might need to be careful what's going on next. And if you have breast problem already, and these points are tender, now acupuncture release all the trigger point or tenderness of the tissue. It will help your breast recover and solve the problem. More than half the women with one visit, they can feel the tumor or the nodule getting much better. But again, we don't treat breast cancer. That one you have to see your doctor. If you're the category 1, 2, 3, feel free to come to see us. If you have biopsy, says you are not cancer, but you have nodule or tumor in your breast, feel free to come to see us. The treatment for breast is like acupuncture, herbs, or moxa. Moxa is a heating therapy like this. We'll put herbs in a pot, burn it, and you lay down or put a paper towel on your belly, put a pass on you. So this one supports circulation metabolism. It's for the overall body treatment. It helps digestion, help your immune system, help sleep, help your metabolism rate. So in our clinic, we have a fan system to suck the smoking out. Basically, it's the herbs burning inside. We're wrapped up, put on the belly, take a nap. Most time we do is acupuncture as well. So it's kind of very simple, easy treatment. And after wake up, everything getting better. I'm going to show some tongue picture, just let you know how we diagnose. Dr. Joe is going to do a free exam for you, find out the tender spots, and you can feel that too when she does the checkup. So you both can confirm with each other what's going on around the breast. Again, the breast is the victim, not a problem. And I will do is called tongue diagnose. It has been several thousand years in China. Like this lady, if you look at the tongue, the top is like cut off, flat line. That indicates sleep has issue. We call it heart, has some condition. And here, the circle indicate the breast, especially on the right side, has issue. And we confirm with the patient, it is on the right side. And the white coating of the whole tongue indicate the cold and dampness. And she likes to eat a lot of fruits, which is bad for the body type. And also the tongue's like more stiff, indicate stress. And the next, we're going to show after 2 weeks of treatment. You can tell the tongue shape, coating, both changed. As part of the treatment, not complete yet, but this one we try to show you how we diagnose with tongue picture and how they can be improved by herbs. This lady only did 2 weeks herbs at this point. And the back of the tongue still have a little whitish that indicate that things is not done. The lower part of the body, the intestine, still have some coldness. We'll have to continue with the herbs. But the tongue shape, the top, become much round shaped circle. Her sleep improve a lot after 2 weeks herbs. And this is another one that's after COVID. By the way, if anybody have long COVID or after COVID symptoms, feel free to contact us, send us a tongue picture. We're going to send you some herbs. It will take care of it easily. So the tongue is not like a spoon goes down, but rather stick up. That indicate indigestion for this lady. And the left side of the tongue is a little bigger than the right side. That indicate like quick temper or irritation, anxiety, whatever in Chinese medicine. And also for her, the breast issue is on the left side. This picture show pretty clear, little bump around the breast area on the tongue. And also this arrow indicate on that tongue picture, the thyroid might have issue. So if you want to check up with Dr. Joe, a female acupuncturist, you can come to our clinic. She will check up for you. Or if you want to have an overall health diagnosis, feel free to call us or text us or send you a tongue picture. And we can tell you a lot of information just based on tongue picture. Of course, if you come in, we do an exam, that'll be even better. And this is Dr. Joe, licensed acupuncturist in California. She has a doctorate degree from one of the best acupuncture college in the whole United States called 5 Branches. It's located. Actually, the college is in the Bay Area. And she has a family tradition for practicing Chinese medicine. Her family owns a Chinese herb pharmacy for 300 years in Wuhan. The city COVID started. The government took it over in 1950s, but her grandpa still practiced it. But for her, she was in the IT. She had a full scholarship, came to the United States and worked in the IT industry. She worked in the high-tech company. But one time she visited my master, and the master checked her hand and said, you should learn acupuncture. So she was the master picked up apprentice because she has unique super diagnose ability, which we call manipulation or palpation ability. Her hands are super sensitive. So if you come in, do the checkup, you will know that. And she specializes in breast and female health, any kind of pain issues, stress and tension related issue, sleep issue. All her patients with sleep issue, one visit, the deep sleep will improve a lot. And also after delivery, if you have just had a baby, it's my body shape, my energy, my metabolism, whatever things, she's good at that. Also the scars after C-section. So if you want to make an appointment, contact us by the phone number, text or call us, or you can visit our website, contact us. So thank you for joining us, and we hope you have good health. And if you have something going on with your breast, don't wait. Find the help you need from acupuncture and Chinese medicine. We believe it will help you like we did, just like we helped others. Thank you.